Hello everyone, I'm Elin at KARDS and I'm here to share some intel with you about the battle-ready decks arriving in KARDS with the spring release. Some of our veteran players might be familiar with pre-built decks in KARDS. We are revitalizing this concept and bringing back pre-built decks in an updated form as battle-ready decks. Battle-ready decks are split into two main categories. On one hand you have earned decks, and on the other, decks which can be purchased through the in-game shop. Earned decks are those you probably already know as the pre-built starter and level 12 decks. There are currently 10 of these earnable decks in the game, one for completing each of the main nation's starter campaigns, and one for reaching level 12 on each of the main nation's national progression lines. These earned lists may be familiar, but we've updated their presence on the national progress line, with each deck now presented in a unique and exciting card container. Now, we're adding purchasable battle-ready decks, which you'll be able to find in the shop at two primary price points, 200 and 350 diamonds. Each of these purchasable decks falls into a popular current archetype and provides significant value through both the cards it contains, as well as its composition. 200 diamond decks will contain about 2 elite cards, 4 to 6 special cards, and a mix of limited and standard cards. These are excellent decks to kickstart your journey to the top, and may benefit from a bit of tweaking to best fit your playstyle and maximize their effectiveness. 350 diamond decks contain around 4 to 5 elite cards and up to 8 specials, as well as a mix of limited and standard cards. These are powerful decks designed to hit the ground running and support you in climbing the ladder to the top ranks. Purchased decks will be available as part of regular shop rotation, and you might catch these occasionally featured in limited time bundles. We'd like to note that any cards in purchased battle-ready decks will not move to the reserve pool for an extended period after their purchase. A deck will be removed from the shop rotation months before any cards in it may move into the reserve pool. Once you've earned or purchased a deck, you'll always be able to create these from the battle-ready decks menu in the deck creation screen. Here, you can gain information about the deck, including seeing the full list of cards in the deck and a description of the key points of the deck. Whether they're earned or purchased, the battle-ready decks can be incredibly useful for players just starting out in KARDS, players who want to jump straight onto the battlefield, and those who prefer to spend their time tweaking decks, as opposed to building them from the ground up. We're super excited to bring battle-ready decks to KARDS in the spring release, arriving in your client in the latter half of March. You can also expect to see more battle-ready decks added to the shop rotation in the coming months. Thanks for tuning in, and see you on the battlefield of KARDS.